What is up? Episode one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I feel free. Guys, hey, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate you. For those that are joining, that will join, this is episode 1. This is Unfiltered Logic with KP. I will get into our guest host here in just a second, but I want to give you guys just a little bit of a rundown of what this is to come. Okay, so this is what it says. It's Unfiltered Logic. So this is a podcast that will be about life, love, sports here and there, and we will talk the unfiltered logic about the dating dynamics between men and women, the relationship standpoint between men and women. My goal is to somewhat bridge that gap to some degree. I don't know if that's possible, but that's the goal. So I hope moving forward that you guys will tune in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That may change at some point to 7 or 5. But I appreciate you guys for joining in this journey that I'm about to endeavor. This podcast will be a mixture of me being a mixture of Joe Budden, Gil Arenas, Charlemagne the God, just a lot of different things. Okay, so the women out there, if you're watching, especially those that have been in my life or those that will be in my life, or you never know. This is podcasting. This is entertainment. I hope that you guys have fun. I hope that you guys watch. And again, I will give you the unfiltered truth, and I will give you unfiltered logic to make you think about it a certain way. So with that being said, without further ado, I would love to introduce you to my co-host. She will be here often. She will be recurring from time to time. I will have different people on here and there, but you will probably see Jordan more than others. But I look forward to everyone that comes on here. But this is the lovely JoJo, aka Jordan. Jordan, let's go. Thank you. Jordan, talk to me. How's your day today? You good?
Listen, when you said that what's so funny is I remember when this was like literally just like an idea. Like you came to me so many months ago and were like, I'm going to do this. Like we're going to get there. Give me to the first of the year to come up with a plan, and it's going to be rolling. So the second you were like, will you be a guest? Yes, done. It's so cool and exciting to be a part of this because I know you've put so much thought behind it, so much care behind it. You almost got pissed off before the show because you're so passionate about it. But I'm so excited that I am the first guest.
So for those out there that are watching or will watch, my original idea, she left out this part. My original idea was to have us have a podcast, and it was going to be called KP and JoJo, a play on the KC and JoJo, but she's going to be here enough. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being on the first episode. This is definitely something really, really cool that, we're both about to low-key embark on. Okay. So
can't wait.
All right. So first episode, what are we going to talk about? Jordan, are you currently single?
I am.
Okay. the name of the first episode is Why is Modern Dating Broken? Do you think that modern dating, or do you think that dating currently in this day and age, do you think that dating is broken? And if so, why?
I wouldn't say it's broken, but it's getting there. I think that we are headed in a direction that makes me very worried. I'm a relationship gal, so I'm fresh. I'm fresh to the dating game as of not too long ago, but I think for me, every time I'm back, it's worse. Every time I come back to the dating scene, it has gotten worse. Not better, not the same. It's just like it's like a sad decline. So I don't know I don't know why. I think honestly people get really hurt. People, their egos get in the way, and then the next thing you know, it's just hurt people hurting people. And I think that's just where this continues to suffer. I think 10 years from now, people are going to be dating like Chat GPT. Like they're going to be, remember that movie that came out where old boy fell in love with AI? It was like a really big movie.
Yeah, I remember that. So
we're like 10 years away from that.
When you say you don't think it's broken, when people say that it's broken, like, what do you think that they mean by that?
I think they just mean like systematically, like if you look at it factually, dating is not set up to make people succeed. I don't know if you've heard this about, apps like Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. Those are not made to make you find someone, because if you find someone, you would delete the app and then there's no more revenue. It's there to make you come back. So they're not showing you the people you want to see. They're not showing you the people you'd be most interested in. Think about when you're on those apps and how many no's you swipe for before you finally get a yes, because they know at any minute now you're going to close the app. So they got to throw one in there to keep you going. I think that's where, like, when we look at it more from a perspective of the system, right, of dating is broken because there's not a success rate that is in favor of anybody that's single. It's kind of like the economy, truthfully. Like it's not set up for any of us, let's be honest, but especially not single people.
Right. So let's go back to Hinge real quick.
Oh God.
Man, like, I don't really have any, like, to be honest with you, any like horror stories from Hinge. I've literally met maybe 2 women on Hinge ever, but yeah. I've seen a lot of women on Hinge, like, out and about. I'm like, oh man, I remember seeing her on, and man, it's rare that a woman looks like any of their pictures.
Yeah, I've heard that.
In person.
I've heard that.
I mean, it is rare. So, I think, like, when you say that it's an app that is designed to keep you swiping, I personally think that, the apps are for short-term fixes.
Yeah, I would agree.
So
you mean for like hookups or yes, like instant gratification? Yeah.
My bad, Jordan. That's on me. We're being unfiltered here.
Right. Let's get to it.
Yes. Dating apps is for smashing. As simple as that.
Right.
I don't care what a lot of females will say, but I know Sarah who met Jimmy and they're dating. They've been together 2 to 3 years. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It does happen. I mean, I can't say that it doesn't, but man, it's few far in between.
Yes, I agree.
Back to, okay, so you say that it's not broken, and you say that it's close to broken. What do you think it is now?
I think that it's really freaking hard. It's so freaking hard. Like, I actually just had a conversation the other day with one of my best friends back in Ohio. Um, and we were talking about this, and he's been single for a while. He's been dating casually, married and divorced, and he has kids, and he's trying to get himself out there. And he calls me the other day and he's like, Joe, like, I'll go on dates and there's just like no substance there. There's just like people are only giving you so surface level like views into their life, right? Like dating is supposed to be vulnerable. Dating is supposed to be, you know, letting your guard down, letting somebody into your life. And it's like nobody is willing to make that leap. So they only give you what they want you to see, right? Like to your point, I would agree with you. Like women probably are, it's probably very hard to date women because of filters, and you and I have talked about that, makeup, filler, Botox, BBLs, you know, lip injections. There's just like, women don't look the same, you know, in person as they do with all of that. And then on top of it, Instagram filters, things like that. But I will argue, KP, if we go back to the Hinge thing for a moment, I haven't been on Hinge in a long time, but that's how I actually met my ex-boyfriend. And when I was on there and I was actively swiping, the amount of men that do not have updated pictures on their profile, like if I can recognize that specific filter from 2012 Instagram, that one that makes the picture, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't even have to say it because you already know. Like if your picture has the 2012 Instagram filter on it,
Yeah,
I can't. I'm going to assume that you look nothing like that. And KP, and if you have a college football photo,
not the
and
college
you're
football
40,
photo.
and you're 40,
Yeah,
I don't know how long you were in college for, sir, but that time has passed.
Right.
That was a long time. You got to let that go. You can't be. I don't care that you played D1 college ball and you blew out your knee, and now you play rec league flag football at Tempe Park. I don't care. Like, you got to let that go. It does nothing for you. So then when I meet you, and naturally, right? Like not everybody stays the same. Their bodies don't always stay the same. That's natural, right? But
Right.
if I'm linking up with you and your photos are all from you from college when you had a chiseled jawline and a six pack, and you show up and it's a little bit more neck to chin to neck ratio and a beer belly, that's not being honest. You're not being honest.
I mean, I totally agree with you. You know, I don't even think, to be honest with you, I'm not on there very often. But I mean, I won't hold you. My pictures aren't new either. But I also don't.
How old though? Time out. Like within 4 years?
Oh yeah. I think I've got
Okay.
2 on there within about a year and a half.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And then I think I've got like 1 on there from a gang ago.
Okay.
Probably about 10.
But like, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I mean, but I'm saying I'm never on there. Like the only time I'm really on there is if I'm like if I'm on the shitter, and I'm just like,
Right. Right.
I mean, I've never really had a lot of luck on there, if I'm being quite honest with you. So
yeah,
even just in swiping, it's just like in conversations, it's just been, you know. But okay, so it's not broken. So my opinion of dating right now, I think that dating for men and women, I think it's super, super tough for I think from any age, from the youngest, from 20s to your 40s to your 50s, especially if you're single, I think that dating is super transactional
Yeah.
right now. Um, I know
100%.
a lot of women out there will say it doesn't matter what the man has. I can do it on my own. I'm sure you can. Okay, I'm sure you can, and that is great. But then when a man doesn't, then there's an issue. So, or I think there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes
Mhm.
to dating in this modern dating era as well. Some women, you'll see posts like, if my man's not obsessed with me, I don't want him. And then on the
Yeah.
flip side, you'll see some women like, or some women will tell their girlfriends, this dude, he likes me too much,
Yeah.
because of this
Stage
and this and
5
that.
clinger.
Right. He's a stage five
Yeah.
clinger. So, and then I think on the men's side, if I'm being unfiltered, it's if, and I'm not going to speak for all men, but I mean, I'm not going to generalize us, but it's more so of the fact that if this woman is going or not, and if she's going, then she has a little bit more of a runway than if she's not.
Yeah.
And for those out there that are watching, what I mean by is she going, I mean is she smashing? Okay, so now for me personally, like I've said in other podcasts that I've been on, I personally go into every date with the mindset of I'm going to see what's what.
Do you do that before you meet up, or are you feeling the vibe after you've already planned a date? What do you mean?
If I don't think you can really get a good gauge of someone, through texting. Of
Yeah.
course, you text, but then once, if I get a decent vibe through text, then yes, I will want to go out. If we go out, that first, maybe second, that first date will, we're going to do a date for me personally that's going to tell me a lot about said person.
Right.
And based off conversations that we've had leading up to the date, that will give me an indicator of, now, if I'm being quite honest here, do I want to smash on the first date? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh God.
Now, if she doesn't want to smash on the first date, is it something that I put in my pocket like, okay, like low key, am I like finding that sexy? Absolutely. Because that means if she's going for me, which why wouldn't
She's
you?
going for everybody.
She's going for everybody,
Yeah.
potentially.
Facts.
So it just I generally have a good idea of whether or not it's going to be just a talk randomly, hook up here and there, or like, man, I kind of like wouldn't mind spending more time with this girl. I would rather
Yeah.
smash sooner than later, for sure.
I think I think that there is something to be said about men being transparent though. I feel
100%.
like I'm I feel like I'm probably maybe putting on maybe some men, maybe not. Maybe you guys are a lot smarter than you look, but I do think that there is a tip or a trick that I feel like I could tell more men to try and help is there are women who are down to just have a FWB. There are women that are getting on these apps because they are busy. They do love their jobs. They are hustling. They are making their own money. And really, all they do need is fulfillment, right? And
Great,
our teams can only do so much, right?
great, great.
I think KP, it's like if a dude if I'm just thinking like if I had Hinge right now and I thought a dude was super attractive, and if he was like, this is the type of time I'm on from the jump, then
Mhm.
I can make an educated decision if I want to move forward with that as well or not. But I think what happens is men think they have to do this like peacocking thing of like take you out, do the
Yeah.
most, make sure you're being taken care of, and hope and pray that this gets to the next step, like the next step. And it's like, well, if you just told me what it was from the beginning, I might have been down for it. But if I'm not feeling you and you all did that, now I'm the bad guy. Now I'm the bad guy.
So that peacocking stuff, I've never heard that term. I'm assuming that's a new like dating
What?
term. No, I've never
It's
heard
like
that. But
showing out, you know?
oh,
Yeah.
got you. I am 100% in agreement with that. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, how I tend to go about my business.
Right.
There isn't a female out there that can say, Keenan misled me. He lied to me. He said that he wanted a relationship and he didn't, and he did this. He did. No, there is a female. No, that's probably why I'm still single. To be honest with you, that's probably why I'm still single, because I'm very. Here's what it is, and I'm of the mindset. This is my mantra. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, boo boo. If if we if you and I go out on a date and we end up hooking up, and that is what it is, we never talk to each other again. It is what it is. It happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever
Keep it
happens, happens.
pushing. Right.
If you and
Right.
we go out on a date, we like each other, the vibe is good. We go out on a second date, the vibe is good. We still don't do anything. We go out on a third date, the vibe is good. We still don't do anything, and then we're like, you know what? I think we might just be better as friends. Like you got your
Sure.
great company. Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is.
Right.
Then we go out on a date, another date, another date. We end up dating, boyfriend and girlfriend, and we end up dating 6 months, 8 months, a year, and we live happily ever after. Whatever happens, happens. Most women don't want to hear that. Most women
No, you're
say
right.
that is not dating with intention, when I would almost like to disagree, because I am being intentional.
Right.
Does
I
that,
would agree with that.
how is that not dating like with intention when I'm telling you intentionally what I'm looking for?
Right. I think we get so caught up like in this environment, and men do it too. Like I've had men, again, now this is I'm fresh to the dating scene again. I hate it here. But I think there is something to, acknowledge that there are some people that are like, if you're not opening the conversation with, I'm looking for a husband or I'm looking for a wife, people get turned off by that.
And I totally, I get that. And I'm not saying that, I'm just out here looking to smash. All I'm saying is, I'm not looking to just hop into a relationship with just anyone. I'm looking to see whatever happens, happens. You may
Yeah.
not, I mean, again, unfiltered logic. There's been times
Yeah.
when I've had a couple of different dates with a female and I thought the vibe was great. And I never heard from this chick again.
Oh no, that's the worst. When you be thinking it's good and then it's like,
Yeah, you
you're
know
like,
what I mean?
damn.
Like, dude, like,
Right.
what?
How
Like,
were
are
we
you?
on two totally different pages?
Yeah. And so that's why, I am totally, totally of the mindset, whatever happens, happens. And again, some women, they are like, I don't like that. That doesn't seem like you have any sense of direction. What do you mean?
Wait, your
You can,
female voice is so spot on.
is it?
Truthfully,
Man.
top tier.
So like, I don't,
AP, wait, hang on a second. I'm so excited right now because I'm like watching this chat like blow up.
so we have Dear Mama Tupac 63639.
Maybe it's, well, I was going to say Tupac,
Tupac.
but it was Tupac.
Oh, it is Tupac. It is Tupac.
Yeah.
Mama Tupac 639. What up, Mama Tupac 639? What up? Thank you for joining me on my first episode. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, not on the first date for me. Okay, you know. And again, on the surface, I'm hoping to smash on the first date. Deep down, I respect it a lot more, like when they don't. I can be honest.
Let me ask you something, KP. Have you ever had anything like successful come from that though?
Oh, for sure.
Like real talk, have you had a
Yeah.
woman smash on the first date and you've gone further than just like a date or two? You've actually pursued this girl and do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that's good for like the women to know that it's like it doesn't negate anything else.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you saying like we ended up dating or that was the only girl that I was dealing with?
No, I'm talking about like you went out on a date, you took old girl home. Mm-hmm. Did you ever have an instance where that became something more? Doesn't have to be like officially dating, but
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is it doesn't count a female out if she does.
No.
You feel some type of way, like you're not like, ooh, gross. Ugh.
No, not at all. No, I would definitely not. I wouldn't think ill gross at all because, like I said, on the surface, I want to, you know,
right.
And then underlining, even if she does or she doesn't, there's been plenty of times, you know, in my life that I've only been with said person for X amount of months until that woman was either like, what are we? They were saying it, but they weren't saying it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and then again, they ended up going their way and going my way. But
who do you be hanging out with? What is that TikTok or what is that video? Who do you be talking to? What do you be doing when you get off work? Who do you spend your time with?
Right.
It's everything but like, what are we? Nowadays, everybody kind of goes around that question.
Yeah. But I haven't never had a bad friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Never. Not once.
I've never had
I've never had it go bad once. Why? Because I'm very honest from the get-go. And either you can get with the program, if that is the program,
right?
Either you can get on the program or you can't. Now, again, not every girl is going to get that same program,
right?
But no, I do have the mantra of whatever happens, because that is truly how I go about dating in this time. So we have Gabby. What up, Gabby? Gabby, TG. Gabby, TG. You know what that means, Gabby?
I'm dead.
TG.
I do not know what it means, but.
Hey, Matt B, what's goody? And then let's see what Gabby says. The misunderstanding is the perception of what the intention is and assume the intention is the same for everyone when it isn't.
Yes. Oh, wait. Can we stop there? Because I actually just watched a very great podcast. Don't ask me who it was. I can't remember. But the guy was saying, he's like, it's unfair to you to assume that anybody else thinks the way you do. He's like, the only person that hurts is you because you're assuming that everybody else has the perception of the situation as you. So to Gabby's point, right? Like this is the tweet comment of the night already, because that's facts. Like if you're misunderstanding the perception and the intention, and that's where I always feel like shit starts to it's getting sticky.
Gabby, we'll give you a round of applause. Good job, TG. So on that point, Jordan, in full transparency, that is one of the toughest lessons that I've had to learn in my life that my dad has pointed out. Yeah, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. That has been like a long time ago. My dad and I were having a conversation, and and I get frustrated at times when I say something and people don't do it the way that I would do it or think about it. And he said that Keenan, he was like, not everyone is going to think the way that you think.
Yes.
And then my response to him was, I speak in common sense. But
common sense ain't so common.
Right. So I totally agree. And that's one of the toughest lessons that I've had to learn, that I'm continuing to learn in my life, is that not everyone is going to think the way that you think. So you have to modify your way of thinking to some degree in this world to be able to see other people's point of view, especially in dating. You really, if you are going to be with a female or with a man or with man or with two females, communication has to be on point, whether that communication is honest. And if that is honest, then you have to be able to accept that honest communication and not have issues with that person communicating, because that's what most women say. I want a communicator. I want someone who communicates with me. Then you get someone who communicates with you very direct, very succinct, and then you talk too much. I don't want to read this novel. I don't want to read this novel. I don't want to, this is a novel. I don't want to read it. But yet you wanted someone who communicates.
Yeah.
It's not the way that you communicate.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
No, I feel that. I actually feel like it's also reverse though too, because I've had a couple of men be like that. Men be like, I just want a good girl. I want a girl that don't be outside. And then you get one, and then what do? Fumble her. Like, because you don't know how to act when a woman is not outside. And all of a sudden you're bored. Or, you know what I mean? You're like, this isn't fun anymore. It's not spicy. So now they cheat. Or, it's like a lot of people want what they think they want until they have it and they don't know how to handle it.
See, I don't want a chick outside. I want a chick that doesn't mind going outside, but I don't want a chick that's outside.
Yeah. But what if you had a chick that never be outside?
Even if
would you get bored?
Her?
Yeah. What if you invite her? You're like, hey, we're all going to Hot Chick. Like, pull up. And she's like, no, I'm good. Do you, boo-boo?
Hey, speaking of Hot Chick,
I'm dead.
Shout out to the Hot Chick in Scottsdale. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, holler at me. Hey, Hot Chick in Scottsdale.
You need that sponsor.
I need that sponsor. Corey, holler at me, Corey.
I had somebody recently, KP, it's crazy. I had somebody recently tell me they go to Scottsdale every year for like a bachelor trip. Like all the boys be going on bachelor trips. And I said, oh, like what bars do you like? And go, of course, High Five, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what you think of Hot Chick? He was like, what? I said, Hot Chick. He said, I've never heard of it. I said, so you went to Scottsdale, Arizona and didn't catch a vibe at Hot Chick?
Wow.
They're not doing it right out there anymore. That's on the list.
Man,
a little Sunday fun day.
Man, shout out to the Hot Chick, man. Shout out to my bartenders at Hot Chick, Ellie, Bailey.
You do be loving them.
Jazz. Shout out to my girls at Hot Chick, man.
Yeah, you got a solid crew over there.
I know. I miss y'all. Okay, Aww. Okay, sorry. Hey, Hot Chick, holler at me. Yeah, we got sound effects over here, y'all. We doing it BIG. So then Dorky, what up, Dorky? Let's go. Dorky is a fellow podcaster as well. Her and her girlfriends, they have a podcast. I'm gonna need y'all to come on her, Dorky, at one point or something. We need to figure that out. I would love to actually get you and Jordan on here. That'd be funny. That'd be fun. So you said I agree with you. I don't know if you're talking about Jordan or myself. but what do you agree with?
Probably me. Let's be honest.
No, it's definitely me. So, okay, she agrees with me. We
Okay,
just go
damn.
with the flow, and if something grows, it grows. I
I thought we
agree.
had something going, dorky, but okay. Crazy.
Dorky, I agree. If it flow, it flow. Like, I don't want to have to be expected to in the dating process, which again, if we're both interested and if we are reciprocating that energy, we are both going to reach out. Is that fair to say? So
Yeah, I think KP, that's a great topic though. Reciprocated energy. Like this whole conversation started off with, is dating dead? Is the dating scene dead? Reciprocation is dead. I will say that. Like so few people reciprocate the energy that you're trying to give. It makes me sick when I'm like really vibing with someone, so I be giving them energy and it's not reciprocated. Immediately I get the ick. Immediately. Like
okay.
if I
So sorry to interrupt you. So
No, go.
I
Yeah,
know we
you're
were
good.
talking about this, but this makes me think of a question that I saw that is very funny, and I wonder if it's possible. Can a man or woman unick themselves in that particular situation?
You would have to go hard in the motherfucking paint, like to come back from that one, in my opinion. Because if it's early in the game and I already got the ick because you're not reciprocating energy, I'm good. Even if you came back, oh, sorry, my phone died. No, I'm okay. Oh, sorry. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Like if I'm hitting you up, okay? If we're texting all day, vibes are good. We go out on a date, vibes were immaculate on the date. After the date, you text me, I made it home okay. I'm like, great, loved it, thanks so much. Next morning, hey, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Because that's only in the beginning. Good morning, beautiful. If all of a sudden the conversation stops
That is
and
only at the beginning for sure.
it is. Like if the vibes are starting to get off and the reciprocation is low and the energy is dull and your response time is mid, I don't think you can come back from that, personally.
Shot done.
Damn. Double homicide.
So in your opinion, well, how about in another instance? So you don't think a dude can unick himself after you've gotten the ick?
In that scenario? No.
In another scenario, well,
What's another scenario?
let's just say you went to dinner and you don't like someone chewing with their mouth open or something like that.
No. Immediately no. It's a no for me.
No?
Like there's this TikTok trend right now where I guess people have never seen their partners run. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen that.
So people be getting married never having seen their significant other run before. And so the trend is a wife will hold the phone and the man will run, and then they flip, and the man holds the phone and then the woman runs, and then they watch it back.
Yeah.
Keenan, the way I was ill after watching some of these men run, I would have immediately gone to the courthouse and filed for divorce. Like,
wait. So you're judging the way a man runs?
1,000%. 1,000.
Man, we can't run. We can't do nothing right. Jesus Christ. Damn it, man.
Add it to the list.
Man, add it to the list. That is crazy. So Okay, so I saw something, and let me answer some of these chats real quick.
Yeah,
So Dorky, again, she said, we just go with the flow, and if something grows, it grows. I totally agree with that. Um, Gabby, TG, TG. Um, Dear Mama Tupac, people want honesty, but when it's presented, they can't handle it. Hey,
facts.
yo.
Give her a clap for that.
Dear Mama Tupac, you speaking that gospel. You speaking that gospel. Um, who else? We have Dorky. She says, "Oh, they scream, I want a wife,' and not act accordingly." Are dudes out here saying that saying they want saying they want a wife?
Yeah,
A
a
man
lot
out
of
here really?
them.
Huh. But do you think that some men are saying that just because that's what they think you want to hear?
1000%.
Gotcha. Okay.
1000%.
So that goes into play with they don't act accordingly because they are really just going off of when someone says, a female says, I want a long-term relationship, I want this. So that man is thinking, okay, I'm going
Turn
to
that on. Yeah.
formulate my game to a
Yeah.
relationship type of game, and I'm gonna play defense.
Yeah.
Well, not defense, but
100%.
you
100%.
know. Um, Dorky says yes. I was commenting as a conversation.
Yeah, you got to go
I
through
am
these
like,
a little faster. My girl
I
is
know,
keeping up.
I know. Depends on the ick.
But okay, but we need scenarios in the chat of an ick because I do not think you can come
Yeah,
back from icks. I'm really thinking of some in my head that, and I'm actually getting sicker and sicker. Like
yeah.
I'm thinking about like him treating the waiter poorly. No, done. Like I'm
Oh,
thinking about like he doesn't open up the door for me. Done. Like
yeah. That's.
like that just tells me that you're not a gentleman. Like things like that where I would just be like, "Ooh, like how many girls do you be taking out that you don't know by now to grab the door?"
I mean, so we've talked about this on other podcasts before, and if a dude doesn't open the like. Anytime I'm with my girl, anytime I'm with a female, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
if it's my girl. It could be one of my homies. It could be my boss. It could be a coworker. If you're not opening the door for a female,
that's
you
crazy.
are a sack of you know what. No matter what. No matter
That's
what.
crazy. That
Now
just tells
again,
me you weren't raised right. Let's call it what it is.
100%.
Like you just weren't raised right.
Now again, as we've talked about on other podcasts, I'm not doing the when I get out the car, going around and opening up your door
I remember that
every
one.
every every single time. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. I
Most of the time I
personally
don't
think
want to
that's
wait for you. Like most of
yeah,
the
that's
time I'm
crazy.
not waiting for you, so like I'm just getting out, but
Yeah.
like 100% you're getting the door for me every time. Sound
Dear
effects
Mama
on
Two,
point.
let's go, let's go. Dear Mama
Give the fans what
Tupac,
they want.
that's right. Dear Mama Tupac, man, that's what's up. Let's
Give
go.
the fans what they want.
Let's go. Dear Mama Tupac, whoever you are, I appreciate you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Share
She a
my
real one.
page. Um, First date, Gabby. First date. I'm gonna need you to run for me right quick.
That part. Let's just take a quick lap around the track. Let's just get it out of the way now.
right, right. Um, Shad, my guy, was good. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you, Shad. KP, definition gentleman. Thank you, thank you. And
Aw.
then last one. I am a gentleman. I am a gentleman at SLL. Is that a new acronym? No, I'm just joking.
What's SLL?
I don't know. Oh, all right.
Dear
So
Mama. Oh, are they saying they're a guy? Dear Mama's a guy.
yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
dear mama, appreciate you. Appreciate you
Oh
regardless.
yeah.
All right. So I saw this online, and we'll see what you think.
I'm scared.
Would you, Jordan, prefer one, a big you know what, but can't eat you know what, or a little you know what, but sucks the shit out of that you know what?
Wait. Can you have one of each?
No, one or the other.
This game sucks. Not the waterfall. The timing is impeccable.
I know, right?
You need to get a like a cat, like a meow.
I
That
know,
would be
right?
funny. That is actually a great question. You
Because
need to
okay,
do a
so
poll. You need to do a poll on that because that would be something I would be curious to see the majority rules. Because I know a lot of people, men and women, that would take an eater over anything else.
so you mean from a man's POV, a girl that gives head and that's it, or a girl that gives head and it doesn't have good you know what?
That, the ladder, whatever
A
you
girl
say.
that gives great head but doesn't have good you know what?
I think more men would take that. I really do.
So, not to get off this topic because I want you to answer, but what? And I was thinking about this because of course, we're talking unfiltered logic, and I have been thinking about different topics that I want to talk about. But what? And men, please, men, if you're watching, if you could see the chat, please respond. What is our definition of good coochie?
I don't know. That's hard because I feel like that depends on the guy. I really do. Like, I feel like different men would answer different with different things.
But what do you think? Like, because most women think they got that good. So, what makes a woman think that they got good coochie?
I would like to say it's because men tell them, but I feel like men would just say that. Like, I feel like men would just say that to say that. I don't trust y'all further than I can throw y'all. So like
So, so then I don't. I have a hard time believing what that means. Then, like, and don't get me wrong, as a man, I've said she so and so's got some good, but like, what does that necessarily mean? Because to some degree, I think I'll only speak for myself, and I truly don't know what it means, but I'll try to spell it out for myself just a little bit. I think it really depends on how that person moves.
like what? Like what do you mean specifically? Like their swag? Like you mean moves like their the way they like they handle themselves, the way that they
I think when like whether how they move on top, how
Oh, you
they
mean like physically, like their movements.
yes, I think that is
Okay.
I think to some degree, again, I'm not speaking for all men. I'm only speaking for a little bit. Oh my God. Oh, Okay, now I know who this is now. No, Matt, appreciate you, Maddie. Hey, B-Mac says that Gorilla Grill. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hey, that is true. That is true. B-Mac, what you doing talking about that? I can't picture you saying some shit like that. But that is true. So if it's if it's if it's tight, most dudes love that. But I do believe that if I think in the way that she moves, and I also agree with you know, Tupac when it smells like peaches and cream, you know, but I think the way that a female moves, the way that she is potentially down for whatever, wherever, whenever, I think that is kind of what plays into a female to some degree in my orbit of a female having good coochie.
Like puts her in a top tier category.
Yeah.
I had this conversation recently too. I do have a girlfriend that's been, actively dating and stuff. And we've chatted a little bit. And you know how they say that saying, like, it's not, what do they say? It's not the boat in the ocean. It's the motion in the boat. What is it?
It's not the motion. It's not the ocean. It's not the motion in the ocean. I don't know. Yeah, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look that up. But we had this conversation recently because, going back to the point of this question is like, it's not all about the size. Like, I know men be thinking it matters, but I don't want to say it doesn't matter. But it doesn't play as big of an effect that I think men mentally think, if that makes sense. Like, I think that, to your point, right? It's like, what can you do with it though? And I think a lot of women would prefer a more reasonable sized package than something that is oversized and he doesn't know what to do with it. I just don't think we're going for that as much as men think. Like some of these dudes, some of these dudes that I feel like I get on Twitch a lot. Like I like to watch the streamers and the IRL, and I'll see these dudes get approached by women and they just kind of act like they probably have a big setup. But I'm like, I bet you anything that man is not packing. He's just not because I do believe that men that know how to do it, don't be bragging about it. It's the men that be talking a big game, and it's the men that be saying oh, the way that I'm gonna make you tap out, bro. Your 120 seconds are not going to do much. I can promise you that. But the more you run your mouth, the more you be talking your game up. It's act like you've been there before. Because if you were actually about it, I truthfully believe you would just let it speak for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Megan.
I agree. So we have Gabby says that part. And then we have Pardo. You stand with the same. This right here. She's on point, but she's. But what's good, Pardo? What's good, Pardo? I hope your mouth is doing better. I know you just had some wisdom teeth out or whatever, so I hope you're doing well.
Safe recovery.
We definitely got to have you on because,
I love her episodes. She's always a fire conversation. Her insights are so fun.
She is.
She has good stories.
But Pardo, thank you for joining us and thank you for supporting your boy. Appreciate you. We have Gabby says, and if he is, he doesn't know what to do with it.
See, that's what I'm saying. If he talking that big game, if he just be hyping himself up, I'm like, ugh.
So what does that mean?
I
he doesn't know what to do with it. But like, what does that mean? He doesn't know what to do with it. Like, again, like on the flip side, when a man says that a woman, has good coochie, like I truly don't know what that means. And I don't even know if a man can really spell it out. Or so then on the flip side, when a woman says he don't know what to do with that thing or he need to put that thing on me, what does that mean?
I think that I can only tell you what I think it means.
Okay.
But I feel like, that saying dead fish, like she was a dead fish.
Yep.
Like I'd be saying like he was a light pole. He just kind of was like there.
Well, he's just sitting there.
Like he was just kind of in the vicinity.
Interesting.
Like that's what I think. Like I think that's what I think is like the men that be talking the most are the ones that be making me do all the work. So you ain't got it like that. I got it like that. Let's get the story straight.
Interesting.
That's what I think. Exactly. A lion doesn't need to tell you he's a lion. Like if you're constantly DMing me like, oh, like, when I get the chance, you won't even know what to do. It's like, bro, that's an ick right there. I'm out. I've seen everything I needed to see.
I wonder what Megan thinks about if a man can unick himself. I wonder what she thinks. Okay, a lion doesn't need you to tell he's a lion. And they're right here, they're going to be coming up here on the side from here on out.
Okay, dope.
Jordan, if you can see it.
Yeah.
Dear Mama Tupac says JoJo on point.
Per usual.
Gabby says there's more than just pumping in and out. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you. Hey, let's clap it up for that one. Appreciate you, Pardo. Appreciate you. Most women only need about 7 inches anyway. No, I mean that's the average male penis is 5 to 6.
5. Yes. Can you believe that? 5.
So most women out here, Tupac, they're getting piped out by potentially 3 to 5 inches.
Yeah, if you got up 7 to 8, you're winning. Good for you.
Yeah, you're definitely above average.
Lock it down.
Yeah, that's
lock that down.
All right, so I saw another interesting thing that I want your input on. It said 1 in 3 men and 1 in 5 women haven't had sex in a year. What do you think about those stats? Do you think that's a believable stat?
1 in 3 of men and 1 in 5 of women.
Yes.
So less men are having sex than women? I do not believe that. I do not believe that.
1 in 3 men and 1 in 5 women.
So 33% of men are celibate for a year. And 20% of women?
Yeah. That's what this stat.
So no, I don't think that's true at all. That's saying 1/3.
Hey, fellas, we holding out, baby. Let's go.
No, that's cap. Y'all don't know how to hold out. Y'all don't know how to hold out. Knock it off.
I'm not holding out. Hey, take advantage of me. Hey.
I'm dead.
Take advantage of me, please.
You want? I'll give it. I'll post your number in the chat right now.
Hey, take advantage of me. You mean you ain't gonna get no money out of me, but take advantage of me if you. Hey, you just need to just I
don't believe that for a second, KP. Knock it off. No.
What?
I believe there's a good majority of people that are choosing to not have sex, but I don't know if those stats are right. I don't believe that.
I mean, I think, there is a huge movement behind men figuring out their worth to these ladies out here.
You know what we call that in Atlanta?
Zesty.
It's the bitch movement.
That's crazy.
Men are becoming the bitches.
So you don't want your man to know his worth?
What do you describe as knowing your worth? Give me 3 statements of how that would be a tangible thing.
So knowing my worth is, for example, here's just an example. If we have a text thread and it's 5-1, that's knowing my worth. I'm taking myself out of that situation.
Okay.
But a female sees that as he's acting like a B when you're not reciprocating the same energy that I'm giving you. So I know my worth that you're not giving me, and that's what I deserve, and that's what I should have. Then I'm going to take myself out of the situation. That's
you don't think men were doing that before?
Have you ever heard, which I'm sure you have this going on currently, men are talking to themselves in your DMs right now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but if I'm not responding from the jump, like, that's different.
I mean, well, yeah, even if some will still, so you're saying that there hasn't been men that you've responded to that will still hit you up from time to time, 6 months, 8 months, 3 months, and just say, hey.
I mean, I guess, but
to me, that person doesn't know their self-worth. You've made it clear that you're not interested. So why should I continue to reach out?
But men were doing that before, just not all men. So now you're arguing that all men are doing this? Because there were men that do that. Like, those are a very specific breed of man. Like, that is a man that, like, low-key, you need to share your location when you go on the date with him, if you ever did decide that. Drop a pin, find where his mom lives, find out the name of his second aunt. Like, that's not a man that's speaking in, not getting it, like, not understanding that, like, the energy isn't there. I don't think that has to do with self-worth. I think that has to do with that person is not, like, they can't take social cues. Like, they don't understand.
An example of a social cue?
Me not responding. That's a social cue to stop talking to me.
Well, okay, so exactly. So have you seen the thing that's going on nowadays that women are saying that most men, where was it? Men nowadays are not chasing them or something along those lines. Have you seen that?
That they're not chasing women anymore?
After they say no. Have you seen that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it said there was a post that I saw that said, hold on just a second.
I think, while you're looking, KP, can I say this?
Yeah.
I think one man in a group of many men making a choice to say out loud, I'm choosing me, I know my worth, creates a pattern of behavior in their friends. So then they go to their friends and say, yeah, she didn't respond to my DM. I'm choosing me. I'm worth more. So then they go to their friends and they say it. And now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we're men and we choose who we talk to. And we know.
But what's wrong with that?
Nothing. But I think it was already being done. Just less of y'all talked like bitches. More than Gossiping.
Oh my God.
Y'all
All right,
have it brunch together on the weekends, gossiping. Y'all go home and read the Bible.
So this post says, and this is from a woman, it says, do you notice that men are no longer persuasive? Once they ask you out on a date and you say no, that's it. Why is that so?
That's how it should be, in my opinion.
Like they should stop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I've told you no, I'm not interested, you continuing to pursue me is either A, gonna piss me off, or B, you're gonna look fucking weird. Like, that's why I go back to like men that keep trying. Like, now, okay, now let's say this. We're at Hot Chick on a Sunday. You see some fine shit, and you do your little KP thing where you look across the room, but you don't be saying anything, hoping she comes to say something to you.
What?
So she comes up to you and she's like, oh my God, you smell so good. Oh my God, you smell good. Because that's like your thing.
They do be saying that.
Look how I know you so well. So right. You're like, thank you. You think she's hot. So you start a conversation. And then she's like, you say, can I have your number? And she says, no, I don't really give my number out like that. That's different. Like if you're like, okay, how can I contact you moving forward? You got an Instagram? Like that's different.
Right.
Like that's not you being annoying. That's not you being forceful, in my opinion. That's not you taking a hint. Like now you're like, well, I'm vibing. Like, how can I contact you? Like, I want to set this up. I want to see you again. Where are you going next? Like, can I hit you later? What are you on tonight? But like when somebody is specifically asking you out on a date, like if somebody were to slide in the DMs and say, JoJo, I want to take you out Thursday, April 2nd, 7:00 at, Alici. If I'm like, thank you, but no, thank you, I'm not interested. And then a day later you say, what about Friday? What about
that's
Friday,
creepy.
4/3, 7 p.m. at this? It's like, okay, knock it off. You're doing too much.
Yeah, they are. That would be doing too much. My boy be doing. See, Moncia. You see that, Jordan?
I gave you that. I say you do be smelling good.
What? Let's see. So we got Monica. Monica, thank you for joining episode 1. Appreciate you always. You always support me. Thank you. She says, my boy do be smelling good at work. Appreciate you. Then we got my girl Pardo. I think men are choosing themselves by choosing to go to therapy, educating themselves more, finding healthy hobbies, and finding community. I agree with that.
That's big dick energy, though. Like if a dude was showing that he has those qualities, I think that's great. That's a great example of choosing yourself. Like if I knew a man was choosing to be single and was actively going to therapy, picking up a hobby, maybe he's learning Duolingo, and he's going out to the Nike Run Club. I think that's awesome. Like that is so few and far between.
Run clubs are for smashing. I mean, let's get serious.
Not in Atlanta.
Well, yeah, half of those dudes are phone boys.
Well, I'm dead.
They be trying to meet the other dudes.
They be doing right, but it's for the Instagrammers, or like the influencers. Like they be running and their phones like that.
Right. No, I just saw a post the other day, like this black dude. He's like, it is run club season. He said, make sure you go and get it in your miles. And like, it's so funny. It's so funny.
I'm dead.
Audrey, KP needs to pick up Pilates as a hobby. That's fair.
Aw.
I've been putting her off for quite some time.
You think you could handle that? Real talk. You think you could handle Pilates?
Jordan, like I told you, I'm a real dude. I told her I saw videos of dudes doing it, And I told her I didn't want. I was like, you just want to laugh at me, like so.
No,
I
dead
no, I
ass.
don't.
We can't handle it.
I don't want to. I don't really want to go. And then but she does. She doesn't do the reformer. She does the mat. I guess there's something different.
Oh, it's more like maybe solid core.
Yeah, I don't know. But I
I think they
do. I like.
that and the thing.
Like she had me by the socks and everything. So I got the socks. I'm ready to go. It's just that I've been putting it off. I've been putting it off. But Audrey, thank you for joining me on episode 1 of Unfiltered Logic. Appreciate you. Guys, we got maybe 1 or 2 more topics and then we're gonna wrap it up. But one other thing that I saw, let's see what she says. Heated mat Pilates sculpt.
Ooh, that sounds fire.
Huh. Yeah, I'm a
Maybe like a mix of like, you know how hot yoga be like, you know, warm and gets the blood flowing. That sounds fun. Will you go?
Yeah, I might try to go.
You'll be fine.
I need to branch out. I need to branch out.
Your wife could be there right now.
You're right. I see. I would love a Pilates chick. To be honest,
You would. Oh my gosh, I could see you with one.
A Pilates or like a yogi chick.
Yeah.
I really do want to have like a dating for love of KP type of. These streamers be doing that shit. I mean, I think I need to have a dating show or dating something.
Like Drewski's show.
Yeah, we should have like one episode. We should have like a speed dating where we have like 2 or 3 females come on, and you have them ask me questions. Audrey, Jordan is in Atlanta. I think your best friend is in Atlanta, right, Audrey? I think.
Oh.
But Jordan used to live here, but she lives in Atlanta now. But I think that would be cool to have like. You'd ask them questions, or they would ask me questions, and then, you know, if they're in Arizona, we would go out on a date or go out on like a virtual date or something like that. I think that, you never know.
You could workshop that. I like it.
Yeah, I truly, this is just me and my ego talking. I mean, I probably need another 50 to 75K or 100, 200K on my salary, but I personally think that I would be a great bachelor. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Would you ever do a matchmaker? Because that's where the rich men go, are matchmakers, because they don't have time to be like sifting through a bunch of women. Like, don't let the league fool you, women, on this chat. The league ain't got nothing. The league is crusty, dusty, washed up men. Don't be fooled. Matchmakers.
Not the crusty dusty. How's dating in Atlanta?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I feel like I'm the worst person to ask. I moved here with a boyfriend, and then like 4 months later, after we broke up, I got into another relationship. This is the first time I will be single in the summer in Atlanta. So
I'll be telling her to chill for a second, but no.
I be chilling.
No.
I don't be doing anything out here, y'all. I be on the Beltline. Apparently, they're talking about getting bottle service on the Beltline. I'm like, y'all can miss me with that.
What is that?
The Beltline?
Yeah.
It's basically like a long, very, very long. It stretches all throughout the city of Atlanta, from like the north hemisphere of the city to the bottom. And it's just like bars and restaurants. And like, imagine like, you know, I'm trying to think of something in Scottsdale that it was like Old Town, essentially, but instead of wide, it's long. And it's like shopping, food, restaurants, clubs, bars. It's everything. And everybody started to come here and do the weekends. And now they have like the little like signs at all the bars. I'm like, oh, come on. It used to be so chill.
Well, yeah, because, that's crazy. Has social media created unrealistic expectations in relationships?
1,000%. 1000%. I just had dinner with one of my buddies recently, and we were talking about that, and he said, he was like, Joe, it's hard. He's like, you log on to Instagram, baddie, scroll, baddie, another one, baddie. It's like, I can only imagine how hard that is if you're a dude and you're, looking to settle down, but you open up your Instagram and
there's so much ass on my Instagram.
That's what I was going to say. Just every single BBL in the United States of America is on Instagram at any given moment.
It's crazy.
And I'm not knocking it. Your girl's been there, done that. But,
there's so much ass on my Instagram. It's like, sometimes I have to sanitize my hands after I get through watching.
You know what's crazy though? I do not have Twitter, but I've heard Twitter's worse. I've heard it's worse.
Yeah. I don't have Twitter.
I don't either, but I've heard that's just it's just all naked women and men. Like men be on there all the time, in their tighty whities.
That's crazy. So Megan says yes in regards to social media. I totally agree with you, Megan. I think for men, I think for both, it gives us unrealistic expectations about what's out there or what potentially could be.
Yeah.
And it also fosters cheating to some degree.
Yeah, 100%.
Whether a dude is looking or liking, most opposite sex or most partners don't like their boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife liking other men's or women's pictures. So it just I personally think that when I blow up in this podcast game, if I did or whenever I get into a relationship, that if, I'm already private, but I wouldn't be on Instagram unless it was to promote said thing that I was doing. Because, there's too much ass.
So let me ask you something, KP. Do you feel that the amount of exposure on Instagram has affected your confidence or your, I guess what is the word I'm thinking of? Not if you're in a relationship necessarily, but just in general, if you're talking to a girl and let's say you guys are texting, maybe you guys have hooked up, maybe you haven't, doesn't matter, but you're feeling this girl, you're interested in this girl. Mm-hmm. And then she opens up her phone and you see her feed on Instagram is just a bunch of dudes just fucking pressing weight in the gym. And they're doing full body workout. And the more she scrolls, it's just men. What does that affect you as a man at all?
No, because again, I would have to take a look in the mirror. And if I were to give her my phone or she was to be looking over my shoulder, would she see nothing but fit girls in Lulu and Aloe with their titties with the scrunchy booty thing in the back and their sports bra and they're got the sweat glistening and with the tat in the middle and shit like that. So, I personally think that I would hope that myself and that person would have a good enough relationship where I would be able to give her a hard time about that.
Yeah.
And be like, damn, you got all these dudes. What you doing? And then she'd be like, I'm just, I can give her a hard time, and then we could just move forward.
Right.
Me personally, I think that's that's not a battle that I'm willing to fight, because I'm emotionally aware that that is something that I would be potentially doing as well. So why would I get mad at her when that's something that, I could be looking at on my end as well?
Yeah, that's super self-aware, and I think that's what a lot of men truthfully do lack is, like, this kind of double standard of, like, I don't want my woman to do it, but it's okay if I do it.
No, I
Like,
don't.
I don't want my woman's name under all these fit guys Instagram posts, but I'm allowed to do it. Like, I
Yeah,
think
see,
there's a little, double standard there for sure.
no, I don't think that's cool at all. I don't think that's
Yeah.
cool at all. Um, Mama Tupac says, before sex, have you and your partner explored each other's body?
I don't
What
know
is
what
this,
that
50
means.
Shades of Grey? Um,
I don't know what that means.
I would,
We're
I would,
getting a little deep there.
I know. I think that's a great question, dear Mama Tupac. I think I have before, and I think when you say explore, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, I think before you are intimate, the man or the woman, is either tracing or kissing all over one's body and basically touching damn near almost every crevice, if that is what you mean by exploring each other's body. I have personally have. Um, Now, I personally think that treatment is for your girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend, boyfriend. I would
You know?
agree.
And you're not probably doing that every single time, but there are some instances where you probably will explore more than others. We have hand Sanny, B
I'm
Mac.
done.
That's right, hand Sanny, Um, Pardo says it has distorted what we think is in our league.
A
Distortion is
hundred
what we think.
percent. 100%. Because the most average man can now think he can pull an 11. It's like, I'm gonna need you to take several seats.
So that clap was for what Pardo said, but I don't agree with that last comment. You think a dude, a not attractive dude, realistically think that they can pull an 11? The only way that I think that they think that is if they have money.
That's fair.
If they have money, they can.
That's fair. Potentially. Potentially.
Potentially. Their chances are
Not
better
not
than
all women are going for that.
no, but when you say going, it depends on what your definition mean of going. So I think an ugly dude with money can pull a good looking chick comparatively to an average or a good looking dude with an average job can pull an 11.
I
That
disagree because
that dude
you know me that money is never going to win the conversation with me. I'm the wrong woman to have on a pod if we're going to talk about men with money because rarely when I have picked the man with money have I been happy. So I just started to pick the man that I liked better, even if he had no money.
hey, about time Pardo got with the program. She said it goes both ways. Men think that they can pull baddies, and
That's
women think
true.
that they can pull it. That is absolute fact. That is
That's literally
absolute.
what I just said, and you said you didn't agree with me.
Huh?
I said that I literally just said that. I said an average man can think he can pull an 11. That's what she's saying.
No, 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 no. I'm saying an average looking dude has a lesser chance. An average looking dude with a normal job has a lesser chance of pulling a baddie than an under average dude with money.
I agree, but what I was saying was in the context of social media distorting our perception and making us think that anything's in our league. That's what this comment is. Men think they can pull baddies and women think they can pull NFL players.
So have you? And I don't know if you see this much in Atlanta, but I don't know if you remember this much while you were here. But have you ever noticed that in the um, in the Mexican culture, there's so many ugly Mexican dudes that pull the baddest Mexican chicks. Have you ever seen that? Please tell me you have.
We have a very small like culture here in Atlanta, like in terms of like Latinas and things like that, which is surprising because we're so close to Miami, you know, but I don't see it as much here, but I remember seeing it a lot in Scottsdale.
It is crazy. I see it all the time at Scottsdale Fashion Square. And like the dude looks like a narco and the girl looks like I mean, BBL'd out, boobs,
Yeah.
back.
No, I remember that for sure, for sure. But you think that's because the money thing, right? Like you're saying, like he's clearly
100%.
El Chapo himself, and he's pulling this bad girl, but like he's a 4.
100%. 100%. 100%. Wait, let's go back to this one. Pardo says, KP, you're absolutely right. Money is king.
In this economy, I wouldn't blame anybody for dating for money. In this economy.
So what's crazy is, and I think you and I have had this conversation, but like recently, I've met 2 legit multi-millionaire females.
Oh, yes, we were talking about this. Yeah.
Legit multi-millionaire females. Both attractive, great women who I'm still cool with, who I still talk to this day, I think the one I talked to just yesterday.
Yeah.
Right. Neither worked out. But I could have been that guy to pour it on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And so, like, money is, I mean, but like when I hear money is king, I think for men, when they meet a woman who is well off or has it, I don't think for most men who either has it themselves or has had it, it's not that big of a deal to them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
We're gonna look at these last couple ones, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Let's see. Pardo, we have devalued average-looking people when the majority of us are just average, in my opinion. Hey, Pardo, you talking that shit right now.
It's so interesting because, you know, all the dudes that I know, all the men that I kind of have in my circle, and these are guys I've known for forever, like they tell me all the time, like, Joe, like I'm taking the 7 over the 10 if our connection is better. Like, you know, it's like I think we think that like, because there's so many like Instagram baddies that the girl that's, you know, doing things right is less valued, to her point. But there are still a lot of men that are like, I'll take the 7 or the 8 and be just fine as long as she's reciprocating the energy. She's putting in that work. Like, you know, I do think there is a lot of, I hate that like scenario where you always hear like, there's no good men, there's no good women. There is. And I will say that I do think a lot of men are now shifting a little bit to that mindset of like, maybe they've been turned down by these Instagram baddies, so they're a little bit more humbled. But I do feel like my close circle of guy friends have told me a lot more recently that they're like, I'm just looking for a solid girl. Like, I just want somebody that's going to like invest in me, grow with me, do those things.
1,000%. I would rather have a 6 or a 7 who is attractive, who texted me back, who communicated, who reciprocated, who was there for me, who listened. I would take that girl over an 8 or a 9 or a 10 who I had to like forced to hang out with
Yeah. Yeah.
every day, all day. Do I have to be attracted to that 6 or 7? Absolutely. But, I would take that person all day, every day. And I mean,
Yeah.
and personally, I mean, I think there are some baddies out there who are that, but I think men now, you'll see this all over social media. We just want peace.
Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't take a lot to please us. And
And
if you're
respectfully, a lot of those 10s and 11s do not come with peace. Respectfully, a
right,
lot of them come with a lot of work, a lot of investment, whether that is money, whether that is attention. Like, I do think that, I'm friends with a girl out here in Atlanta, 1.4 million followers. And I'm telling you, the conversations we have are so different. Because if a man does not text her back right away, she's uninterested. If a man is showering her with gifts, she's uninterested. So I'm like, there is no pleasing you, right?
yeah, yeah.
And I love this girl and I'll tell this to her face, but it's like a lot of times these women that, are those, baddies, Instagram baddies, influencers, whatever, they don't come with peace. So I think it's also understanding that if that's what you're looking for, then you might not have that. You might not get that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to put up these last couple of chats. And then I think, hey, dear Mama Tupac, that is a good question. I think that is something that we can definitely come back to at a later time. But Megan says, no, let's go with Gabby says Mexican men can be very affectionate and women love affection.
That's true.
Okay.
Their
And that's
their
why
their culture is really about like
providers, that's what
showering.
Megan says.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, great point. Yes.
Yeah. So then Pardo says Hispanic culture values providers. Okay. And then she says, sorry, Pardo, that's what we're here for. Appreciate you. I hope you're here every Wednesday. And then the last one we have,
that would be a great topic for another pod.
Can a man have a female BFF and have a girlfriend? So that is a good question. Before we go, Jordan, would you like to say anything to those that watched or will watch?
Wow, what a freaking turnout. I am so pleased. Thank you so much, everybody. It means the world, and I know it does to KP. What a great first show. What a way to kick it off. You had great engagement. So excited to see this become just as big as you've planned it. So thank you for having me tonight.
Appreciate you. Jordan, thank you, bestie. Again, you guys will see her often. You will see a mixture of different guests, men and women. Again, this is an unfiltered look at life, at the dating dynamics between men and women, and love, sports. It's a mixed bag of different things. And I hope that you guys continue on my journey. I hope that you guys tell your friends, like, subscribe. Thank you so much. And have a happy Wednesday. Until next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Bye, guys. Thank you.